Hi guys, I'm Savannah and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to be talking about the wind vane, also known as a weather vane, and the rain gauge. And we're going to talk about what they do, starring McKinley and Lily. Okay, now hold this. Hi guys, I'm Savannah, and today this is a wind vane, also known as, the weather vane. This is a weather vane that I made for a school project I'm doing. And what the weather vane does is, let's say that I would pull up my compass, but I'm using the phone for a video. So what I will have to do is show you and demonstrate. Let's say that this is north, this is south, and this is east, and this is west. Let's just say that, okay? Now, if this was south, what angle do you think this would be pointing at? This is south, and this is west. McKinley, what do you think? What angle? It's pointing right between the border of south and west. What do you think it is?
Southwest.
Southwest. There you go. Now, let's say it's 90 degrees southwest. Not going to be that perfect, but let's just say that, all right? Then the wind comes, which there is no wind right now. There is clear skies. But the wind comes, and it twists all the way over here. All right. Now, this looks like it's pointing directly at the east, right? Actually, it's not. If it were pointing directly at the east, it would be a little more tilted this way. Instead, it's tilted this way. This is south, this is east. What angle do you think this is pointing at, McKinley?
Southeast.
Southeast. Let's say it's pointing 120 degrees southeast. Not going to be that perfect again, but still. Okay. Sometimes you won't even have a combination of the two. Sometimes you might only have one. For starters, let's look over here. This is pointing at what angle? If this is north, that's south, that's west, and that's east. What angle is this pointing at? That's north.
North.
North. Good job. So, then, if I were collecting in my logbook that I'm using for school, I would write down my thing. And I'm just going to read you a brief description of what I wrote down the day before yesterday. So, today I completed the rain gauge and the weather vane. I used a small container, pencil, straw, staple paper, and a push pin for the weather vane. I used duct tape, cardboard, Sharpie, and a large cup for the rain gauge. The wind vane started at 30 degrees north. So let's say that it started 30 degrees north right here. 5 minutes later, it spun 110 degrees east. The weather vane remained still for 3 minutes. So it remained this way, the wind stopped for 3 minutes. It spun 154 degrees southeast within the 3 minutes. So, 154 degrees southeast, which means I would say it's right here. But y'all, if that's south and that's east, I'm sorry, that's not east, that's west in our case. This is southeast. The wind vane remained the same way for 6 minutes and 18 seconds just before it turned 330 degrees northwest. So that means that it's pointing somewhat at me. Northwest. So that is how the weather vane works. Okay, and if you're wondering what the weather vane does, it shows how much wind you get between the directions of our Earth. You might be wondering, why isn't this north, that south, that west, and that east all the time? And I have an answer for you. The Earth spins on its axis. So let's pretend like this is the Earth's axis, okay? And I'm just going to poke this inside of me, okay? And I'm the Earth. I know I look retarded. Let's get over it. And I'm spinning around on the Earth, on the axis. Okay, now let's say this was once north. This was south, that's east, and this is west. Well now, since I'm spinning this way, the Earth has spun this way, this becomes north, this becomes south, this becomes west, and this becomes east. As simple as that. Okay, now let's get this off my head. And after it has spun, people usually collect their data and they can realize, and weathermen, people, they use the wind vane for so much. They use it for figuring out how much wind's going. When you turn on your news in the morning, wouldn't you like to know how much wind's going to be that day so you know whether to put on a jacket or to wear a spaghetti strap tank top that day? Wouldn't you like to know? Well, that brings us to the rain gauge, and we will get to that on my new video. Look up rain gauge by Children's Weather Channel, and you will see. So thanks for watching, guys.